Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. In a world where glitter, fame, and red carpets often mask pain, television icon Andy Cohen has bravely peeled back the glamorous curtain to reveal a deeply human truth: he is struggling. The reality TV mogul, host, and father, best known for being the face of Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, and the executive brain behind the Real Housewives empire, has shocked fans with a raw, heartbreaking post revealing his ongoing battle with depression. As news of his emotional revelation swept through social media, it wasn't just the words he wrote that left fans stunned, but the sheer vulnerability he displayed. A kind rarely seen in a man so often associated with laughter, shade, and iconic one-liners. A shocking turn for Bravo's brightest star, Andy Cohen has been a constant source of joy, drama, and entertainment for millions across the globe. Whether it's an explosive reunion, a playful jab at a housewife, or heartfelt moments with his two young children, Benjamin and Lucy, he has long been the symbol of wit and warmth. But even the brightest lights sometimes flicker. In an Instagram post that has now gone viral, Cohen shared a candid black and white photo of himself sitting alone on the floor of his New York apartment. His head was down, arms wrapped tightly around his knees, and his usually sharp eyes looked hollow, lost in thought. The caption simply read, "Some days are harder than others. I've been struggling, not just a little, but a lot. Depression isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just silence, heavy and endless. This is one of those days." The post, haunting in its simplicity, sent shockwaves through fans, celebrities, and colleagues alike. Hollywood reacts with love and support. Within minutes of posting, Andy's feed flooded with comments from fellow stars, Bravo personalities, and longtime friends. Anderson Cooper, Cohen's best friend and fellow journalist, wrote, "Love you, brother. You are never alone, ever." Lisa Rinna chimed in with, "You've lifted so many of us for years. Let us lift you now." Bethany Frankel, who has had a complicated on-screen history with Cohen, wrote, "Life is hard, and I know you carry more than you show. Proud of you for sharing. Real strength." Even stars outside of the Bravo universe expressed their concern, from Reese Witherspoon to Ryan Seacrest, all acknowledging how rare it is for a man in such a powerful, visible position to show this kind of emotional honesty. A long time coming, signs fans missed. In hindsight, there were subtle signs. Fans who had watched Watch What Happens Live closely over the past year noted that Andy sometimes seemed tired, distracted, or slightly off his usual bubbly game. His social media had also shifted, focusing more on his children and less on his vibrant nightlife or glamorous outings. Looking back, you can kind of see the sadness in his eyes. One fan commented on Reddit, "It's heartbreaking because Andy was always the one making everyone else laugh." Another fan wrote, "This reminds us that even people with money, fame, and influence can feel empty. Depression doesn't care who you are." The hidden burden of being the life of the party. Andy Cohen has long played the role of the fun host, the life of the party, and the master puppeteer behind some of reality television's most iconic moments. But as insiders now reveal, that role may have come with its own invisible weight. According to a Bravo production insider who requested anonymity, Andy has always been the glue of this network. But people forget he's also human. He's juggling fatherhood, nonstop productions, press, his personal life, and he rarely takes a break. I think this post was years in the making. In recent interviews, Cohen had hinted at burnout. In a March 2025 appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, he said with a smile, "I don't sleep much anymore. Between the kids, the reunions, and my podcast, it's a miracle I haven't passed out live on air." What sounded like a joke at the time now feels like a subtle cry for help. Fatherhood, a beacon of light amid darkness. Andy became a father in 2019 when he welcomed son Benjamin via surrogate. His daughter Lucy followed in 2022. His journey as a single dad was widely celebrated, and many hailed him as a pioneer for gay parenthood in Hollywood. In interviews, Andy often credited his children with giving him purpose and grounding him. But with fatherhood comes new pressures, especially as a solo parent. Friends close to Cohen reveal that he has been grappling with a sense of not being enough for his children while trying to maintain his career and public persona. He wants to be the perfect dad, the perfect boss, the perfect host, one source shared. But that's impossible, and I think the pressure finally broke through. Mental health in the spotlight. Breaking the stigma. Cohen's revelation is the latest in a wave of celebrities opening up about mental health struggles, and it could not be more timely. According to a 2025 report from the National Institute of Mental Health, depression affects over 21 million adults in the U.S. alone. Yet many, especially men, still suffer in silence due to the stigma surrounding emotional vulnerability. Psychologist Dr. Carla Jennings says Cohen's post may help shift public perception. What Andy did takes immense courage. He's not just another celebrity, he's someone who built his career on charisma and control. To say, "I'm not okay," that will resonate deeply, especially with men who've been taught to stay silent. Fans rally online. #WeLoveYouAndy trends worldwide. Almost immediately, a wave of support exploded on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The #WeLoveYouAndy began trending globally within hours. Fans shared their own stories of depression, thanking Andy for giving them the courage to speak out. Some posted clips from his funniest Bravo moments, while others simply wrote messages of hope and solidarity. A TikTok user posted a video montage of Cohen's best reunion zingers over the years, captioned, "Even the strongest need a break sometimes. Take your time, King." Another emotional fan tweet read, "Andy Cohen helped me through my own darkest days. I hope we can now help him through his." A message from Andy's team. On the following morning, Andy's team released a brief but reassuring statement. Andy is currently surrounded by close friends and family. He is grateful for the outpouring of love and support. He asks for privacy as he focuses on his mental health and being present with his children. No announcement was made regarding time off from his Bravo duties, but several guest hosts are expected to step in for Watch What Happens live over the coming weeks. The road to healing. What's next for Andy Cohen? Sources close to Cohen say he is now prioritizing therapy, rest, and meaningful time with his family. He's also reportedly considering writing a follow-up book, one centered not around gossip or housewives, but on mental health, fatherhood, and personal growth. An insider revealed, he wants to be a voice for people suffering. He wants to make something meaningful out of this pain. Bravo has also announced a mental health-themed special, with various Bravo celebrities coming together to discuss anxiety, depression, and self-care, inspired, in part, by Cohen's candid confession. A new chapter, a deeper connection. Andy Cohen's influence in pop culture is undeniable, but his recent vulnerability has connected him with audiences in a new, profound way. While his legacy has long been built on laughter, drama, and glam, he may now be remembered just as much for his courage to be real.